we have a plethora of comedians that run through our platform. And like I told you guys before, we are not a comedy show. We are not a comedy stage. We are a comedy catalog. So whatever you want, I'm sure that we produce it somewhere around here. So, with that being said, we like to get on, make it run a little faster. We don't want to stay on anything too long. You guys know how we do it. This is a virtual comedy kickback, and this just happens to be the Hijacked After Dark, where comedians rule, and it's all about them. So, I don't know how much of the show that I will get in before we go, but I definitely do know that it will be hijacked. So 6 mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs. You know how we do it. We've been doing it for forever. This is a rated R show. So if you have the kiddies at home and they're sitting next to you, go slap in an episode of Bubble Guppies or something, because this is not for them. I repeat, this is not for them, because shit is about to get real. And I don't want no inbox messages. Well, maybe one or two. But anywho, what we do every week is we spotlight stages and people that are around the country. And now I can say country because we just went international. That's right. Sauce in the City went international. I know, big things, right? So the first person that we are bringing to the screen is, well, my friend, and y'all's too. Y'all know him. Every week, LJ, what are you over there doing?
What's good? What's good? Well, I was sharing it to my page so everybody know to check in. What's
Oh,
up,
okay.
people? How y'all doing? I'm just sliding around, doing whatever, waiting for you to do what you doing. While you was doing what you was doing, I was doing what I was doing, and now it's been done.
And now it's done, and it's done, and it's done like that. All right. So, we're
Exactly.
spotlighting something and somebody. So, out of all the comedians that are here with us today, who would you like to hear more on?
And we got the one dude, not LG, but the other guy. The one is a DJ. So I want to hear from the other dude. I can't remember what his name is.
The other dude, because there's two
Not
other dudes,
LG. Yeah.
not
Oh,
LG. So,
name.
we have J.
Not LG.
Coldwater. We
Okay,
have
that dude right there.
Jay Coldwater. Let me see if I can find him to bring him to the stage. And maybe. What up, Jay? What's going on? You have been requested.
What up? What up?
Not too much. Are you ready to be our spotlight of the week?
Sure, I like being spotlighted.
Woo! We like spotlighting y'all. We love spotlighting y'all.
Wait, what am I being spotlighted for?
You are going to tell the people who you are, where they can find you prior to COVID-19, and where they might be able to find you after COVID-19. But more or less what you do. What is it that you do?
Well, stand-up comic, writer. Uh, I write. Been writing some TV shows right now. Show developer, weed advocate, podcast host, weed advocate, husband, grandpa, stepdad, um, lover of big women. Um, did I mention I smoke pot? And I think that's it.
Well, okay, lover of big women. I'm always
Yeah.
interested in that because we cannot keep our weight down, especially being quarantined. But you
Oh
did
yeah.
say that you are a podcast host. So tell us more about that.
Well, I got a podcast. It's called the Hot Box. It's on. Follow me on Instagram. Hot Box Podcast numero 4. And it's pretty much it's geared toward cannabis, the cannabis culture, the industry, and everything. I'm constantly posting, smoking videos, weed videos. The podcast is actually all video. Right now, I've got the YouTube channel cracking. Also, the Hot Box Podcast number 4 on YouTube. And just recently did a product test for a company called Biden. They make weed grinders, so I just recently did that. So I'll be looking out for that on the Instagram and on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes. That's what I
On the
call them too.
YouTubes.
Don't worry, I call them the YouTubes too.
Yeah.
And that sounds pretty interesting. So I just want to make sure that I got it right. It's the spell it for me.
The Hot Box. THEHOTBOX podcast. PODCAST, and then the number 4.
And that's Instagram, right?
That's on Instagram.
Okay, I want to make sure that I'm getting everybody's information up here because then people inbox me and they be like, "Yo, you remember that one dude?" And I was like, "No, I don't. I deal with a lot of dudes." So you have to you got to get a little more specific than that. But I want to
Right,
thank
right.
you. Yeah, thank you for coming and hanging out with us, and thank you for being our spotlight of the day for LJ. We also
I'm
want
here
to
for you.
spotlight things that we are on. And this is one from our friend, Sir Darrell Hearns. I got to get that right because sometimes it doesn't come out right. But we are on his show called Power. And we had an interview and it turned out really, really, really amazing. So you might just have an episode of Weigh In, y'all, on that very platform because we loved it. We loved it. It was nice and cool. Then next up, we have something called This is the Joke. So the show is The Joke, and it is a comedy competition, and it is for comedians that are 0 to 1 year in the game. We have had all of these people last week be our celebrity comedy coaches, and we will be starting out a new week. So if you are 1 year in comedy, if you are 1 year, 0 to 1 year, maybe a little smidge past a year, and you had some fallouts in between, hit us up because we want to know you and we want to get you on the show. All right, let's see what we have after that. Are you ready to play games, Mr. Coldwater? Oh, he was one more time for me.
I said I'm always eager to play games. I like games.
Oh, we like games too. We love the games. All right. So first up, now I'm going to reread this question when I come back, but I'm going to make it super big. Two men break into your house at 2:30 a.m. What's the first thing you grab? A bat, a gun, boxing gloves, a golf club, a meat cleaver, your cell phone to call the police, or your dog? Which one is up first, Mr. Coldwater? They break in at 2 a.m. You grabbing the bat, the gun, the gloves, the club, the cleaver, the phone, or the dog?
Bang bang. I'm grabbing the gun. I'm going for B, the gun. I got an excellent swing with a bat. The hand skills ain't too bad. I've got a mean backstroke. I'm maces with a cleaver. You know what I'm saying? I can chop some ribs up real good. My dog's kind of not that tough though.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
that
And
wouldn't do you any good.
yeah, it's not gonna do me any good. And then what's F the phone? Yeah, who am I gonna call? Uh,
Ghostbusters,
yeah.
perhaps?
By the time they get there, whatever they came to do, they're gonna be done it to me. So I'm just gonna end it quickly, be done, and not have to worry about it. Sign the paperwork and be back home over after the night, and bang bang. They shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Ooh,
Yeah,
bang, bang. What up,
bang
Big
bang.
Box? Welcome to the screen. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, you know what? Just trying to run the show and keep up with you at the same time. So, provided you didn't hear the question, two men break into your house at 2:30 a.m. What are you using? A bat, gun, gloves, a meat cleaver, the phone to call the police, or your dog?
My 45. Yeah,
Ooh, you got a big gun. That's
yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
okay. So nobody wants to break into his house. Don't be breaking in
Oh,
to.
No, you can break in. Go ahead. I
Yeah,
kind
go
of want to
ahead.
bring you. I encourage it. You break into this house if you want to. I will enjoy it.
Okay. Well, that's a menacing thought, but tell everybody who you are, what you do, and just a little bit more about you so they can get a little bit more familiar with Big Dog.
All right, as she said, I am Big Dot, and I'm a stand-up comedian. Been at it for about 4 years now, going on 5. I'm also a sports show host. It's called the Pickup Show. Can you hear me? Because it went dark again.
I do
Hold on, let
understand,
me.
and you are on solo presentation, which means you give your
Okay.
presentation all by yourself. You don't need me. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Right on. I do host a sports show, sports talk show. It's called the Pickup Show, and you can actually find that on www. as in dog, B as in boy, T is in television, V is in Victor. So www.dbtv.com and look up the pickup show and you'll find me. Of course, we've unfortunately had to stop filming because of COVID, but we'll definitely be back here soon. Um, I mean, outside of comedy and doing that. Oh, just got linked in with Crown Republic. So I'm very happy about that. Shouts out to Rand Black and Cease. And I'm also a sponsored artist with And What Clothing. So, I do a lot. I do a lot.
Ooh, okay. We love people that do a lot. Do a lot. We love that. So thank you for introducing yourself to the public. What up, Bobby?
Hey, what's cracking?
Oh, you know what we doing? You walking from one edge of the room. I gotta remain focused on the screen because y'all like jumping jacks. I just see people everywhere. I'm like, okay. I feel like what's her name in Ghost? uh Whoopi
Demi Moore?
Goldberg and
Oh, Whoopi
Whoopi
Goldberg.
Goldberg, yeah. When she start hearing all the ghost noise, I'm like, oh crap. Okay, so Bobby, two men break in your house at 2:30 a.m. What are you using? Are you using the bat, the gun, the gloves, the golf club, the cleaver, the phone to call the police, or the dog?
Well, for me, you can't even walk in front of my house at any hour without my dog letting me know. So that's the first thing.
That
Like
is
she's
true.
gonna let me know first. So it's the gun is like the first thing we're gonna reach for. But if you already in here, she gonna have you in a corner. So like I could get anything at that point. I could hit you with a shoe. I could George Bush you with a shoe because she got you. But I would
Oh,
grab the gun. You know what I'm saying? I'll get the gun to back up the dog, then the knife, then all the other stuff. Yeah.
Lord have mercy, y'all dangerous. Everybody said a gun. There was like a gun, a big gun, a really big gun. I'm like,
Right.
y'all not gonna go with the bat. I'm sure you can hit them,
My
or
bats are in the trunk. I play softball. The bats are in the car. I'm like, that's
oh,
not a household item. That's a
okay,
sport. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Doc's got a basketball. He's got a sports show, but if he plays basketball, he's got balls in a ball bag in his car. It's not in the garage or in the closet where the jackets are. So my sporting
okay.
equipment's in the car. It's the dog, the gun, the knife, everything in the house first.
Yeah, I don't know what good that meat cleaver will do. The police got their hands full right now, so I'm not sure what the phone's gonna do. You don't want to kill your loved one, which is your dog, so you don't want that. If you're anything like me, you suck at fighting, so you don't want to do the whole fight thing. A club ain't gonna work. So I think the gun is probably the best answer that there is. But let me just do myself a favor. LJ, which one are you going to use if somebody breaks into your house at that time of morning?
First, let me say, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Stop it.
I just wanted to make sure. You know how it is when you jump in there first. But me, I'm pulling the yak on you. I ain't got no dogs. Beware of owner. Remember that. I'll bite too. I'm gonna take you out at your kneecap. You know what I'm saying? But see, my bikes come with bullets though. So break in if
Dang.
you want to. You know
He
what I'm
gonna
saying?
bite
I
you.
got the
He
ring
gonna shoot
doorbell.
you.
Man, I'm
Good
doing it all.
Lord.
Got the ring doorbell that's gonna let me know that you in my house. You go be recorded. It got good visuals, HD, night vision, all that stuff. And I got the yappers. I got one under the bed, one under the pillow, one under the couch. Hell, I got one under me right now. So go ahead and pop in here if you want to. You go pop right back out. Matter of fact, you come in this house, you might as well call this Woodlawn Cemetery because that's where they go bury your ass, right in my yard. Because that's exactly what's
Whoa.
happening. Yep.
Look. Oh, ooh, I don't even know what I be doing. I don't know what I be doing. Okay.